Welcome to Nguyen Nam Podcast Channel. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is thought to be an enchanted breed for many reasons. This happy herder with the elfish smile captures the hearts of fanciers and pet owners worldwide. Originally an all-purpose barnyard dog, the Pembroke was once invaluable to farmers in Wales. The perky four-legged farmhands escorted cows to common grazing land, watching over them and making sure they were back home in time for milking. Other tasks the Pembroke happily performed included rodent control, guarding other livestock, and protecting the human family, basically, any task that didn't require legs longer than 12 inches. The Pembroke is a member of the Spitz family, that Nordic group of dogs distinguished by a sharp-pointed muzzle, foxy face, erect and pointed ears, and a high-set, gaily carried tail. Nearest relatives likely include the Swedish Valhund, the Norwegian Bohund, and the Schipperke. Modern-day corgis are rarely asked to herd cattle, but their intelligence and high energy help them excel in many canine events, including agility, obedience, tracking, herding, and conformation. The fact that corgis are extremely intelligent and responsive to their owners also makes them very popular as family pets. Bose, who has bred or handled over 60 Pembroke champions under the Heronsway prefix, notes the soar in popularity, from number 50 in AKC registrations in 1968 to number 25 in 2004 to number 11 of 195 breeds in 2020. She attributes much of the growth to the breed's friendly, up-personality game for any activity, with a smile on their face. Although many believe the Cardigan to be a bit older than the Pembroke, both the Pembroke and Cardigan Welsh Corgi are ancient breeds, possibly dating back to the 10th century, which began to disappear from Welsh farms by the early 1900s. In the 1850s, you could find corgis on almost every farm in Wales. The Spitz-influenced Pembroke with a naturally docked tail in the southern region, and the Teckle-influenced Cardigan with a long tail in the north. The cattle they watched over were smaller than those we see today, due to the roughness of the terrain, sparser edible vegetation, and generally depressed conditions of the region. Small herding dogs could safely handle such livestock. The origins of the word corgi are debated. Many sources claim that it is a combination of two Welsh words that mean dwarf dog. Others say that it's derived from another Welsh word, cyrgi, which means to watch over. When Welsh farmers began to raise sheep in fenced pastures, the original purpose of the corgi was eliminated. Farmers needed longer-legged dogs to herd their sheep, and border collies eventually replaced the corgi as an all-around farm dog, and do to this day. While corgis are still used on farms in the United Kingdom, they mainly serve as companion and show dogs. In the 1920s, corgis were recognized by the England Kennel Club, and for a time, Pembrokes and Cardigans were bred together. Then, in 1934, the Pembrokeshire Corgi, or Corgi from the County Pembroke in South Wales, was officially recognised as a separate breed from their cousin, the Cardiganshire Corgi. The first Pembroke Welsh Corgis arrived in America in 1934 with Mrs. Lewis Roessler of Massachusetts, a well-known breeder of Old English sheepdogs. Her two English Corgis, Little Madam and Captain William Lewis, became the first and second Pembrokes to be registered with the AKC. And Little Madam went on to become the first American champion in 1935. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi Club of America, PWCCA, was founded on February 12, 1936, at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Since then, the PWCCA has grown to be a powerful and dynamic force in promoting and protecting the Pembroke breed. Top corgi breeders, including Bose, Tim Matheson of Nebrioa, Carrie Chase of Hummingbird, and Donna Francis and Sandra Wolfskill of Elfwish Corgis, generously credit England with the high-quality Pembrokes we see in America today. After Pembrokes and Cardigans became separate breeds in 1934, the soon-to-be Queen Mother, Catherine Bose-Lyon, acquired a Pembroke as a pet for her daughters Elizabeth and Margaret. That royal pet catapulted the breed to popularity in England, leading to the formation of great early kennels including Thelma Gray's Roosevelt Kennel, Patsy Hewen's Stormer Banks, Pat Curtis's Lee's, Ken and Nan Butler's Way, and Peggy Gamble's Bland's Line. These early breeders were then joined by Idris Jones and Alan Taylor of the Belroyd Kennel, Dickie Albin's Hilden Manor, Mary Winsome's Cordack Kennel, Mary and Stuart Magnus's Pemland, Maureen Johnston's Ravona, Doris Mason's Revelmere, and many others. According to Mathieson, the stock provided by English breeders is the foundation for nearly all Pembrokes here and elsewhere. The standard for Corgis in Britain is very similar to the standard for Corgis in the United States, as evidenced by the superior quality dogs being produced on both sides of the Atlantic. There are minor differences in the wording of the standards involving the shape of the eye, dentition, tail set, size, and so on, but for the most part, breeders here and abroad are aiming for the same overall type. Many foreign Corgi judges travel to the United States to judge, and American breeder judges frequently judge in foreign countries, such as Bose, who has judged extensively not only in America, but in 5 other countries. According to Bose, the Pembroke from Welsh farms in the early 1900s were tall, leggy, terrier-fronted, and not at all uniform in appearance. Today's dogs are more consistent, long and low with lovely heads, foxy expressions, and excellent bone and substance. Not only are they more beautiful than the originals, but less scrappy in temperament, making them more attractive as pets, particularly for families with children. The dominant 4 characteristics of the Pembroke are outline, size, type, and gait. This is a long, low breed with an outline that includes a level topline and no tail. The breed is a true dwarf, measuring 10 to 12 inches at the shoulder and weighing ideally 27 pounds for a dog and 25 pounds for a bitch. Type includes outline, but has other requisites such as short hocks, a pleasing head with dark eyes, and big ears. The dogs should gait freely and smoothly, in long strides, not choppy or rolling, giving the illusion of moving for extended periods without tiring. Thanks to dedicated fanciers, the future of the Pembroke Welsh Corgi in America is bright, both as a show dog and a treasured family pet. The breed's size, temperament, ease of care, and desire to please will continue to attract admirers, as seen in the breed's steady climb in popularity.